This is Tinkz for TGN TV with the second look at Battlestar Galactica online. After my first look, I wasn't too impressed, and I decided I must have just missed something in the game, some or that the game had to offer, so I went back and I flew the first mission. A friend of mine, when finding out I was playing the game, said they always knew I was a Cylon. That got me thinking that maybe I needed to fly this mission from both perspectives as a Cylon and a human. The missions are nearly identical. They really are. The only difference in them is I chose a slower Cylon fighter, which turns out to be not such a good idea, and you'll see why later on. You're prompted through the whole way with text prompts, and your mission is to go out first to a wrecked ship and retrieve some salvage. This is a great chance to learn to fly your ship, to investigate whatever the buttons do, check your maps, in general, just kind of float around and get the feel for everything. When I got to the wreck on the human mission, I noticed that the music had started to pick up and really had started to become peaceful music and something that I really enjoyed, plus the graphics were very nice. So I spent part of my time out amongst this wreck just flying and listening to the music. I switched from key control to mouse control for my flight, and it was just a huge improvement. Smoother, more exact on the controls. It made the whole experience of flying so much nicer than it had been with the keys. Now as I go around the ship, I'm enjoying the view of that planet. It's just really pretty. And as you can see, the controls are so much smoother, so much more exact on the stop. Just amazing amount of improvement by going to the mouse versus the keys. Change views. The next thing that I found that really improved my comfort level with this game was the forward view. It gives me a better feel for actually being in the ship and controlling the ship. Now see, to me, that's just far more comfortable. It just seems right. Now it's time to continue on with the mission, and your mission is to find containers and salvage items out of them. When you do find a container, you get within 750, click on the container, and retrieve the items by clicking the item menu over on the right-hand side. When you've completed all that, they send you off to the next nav marker in the asteroid field, and you encounter either drones or fighters. And this is where you get to blow things up. Now, there's a lot more to games than just blowing things up, but it is a fun part of the game. This is a great time to practice tracking and following. Now, the Cylon fighter by design or not only fires left cannon, so it fires a little bit slower. Its overall speed is slower, and that got me into trouble a few times out here on that mission. Obviously, you can tell that the Cylon is the red highlighted screen, and the human is the blue highlighted screen. You'll be switching back and forth for main view. After you have killed off all of these individual fighters, they will be sending you to take out a weapons platform. Now, the weapons platform is pretty much identical, human to Cylon version, and they tell you to keep moving or else you're going to get hit a lot. That's where I got into trouble with the Cylon one, is it was just a little bit slower than the human one. I didn't come in full throttle at first with the human ship, with the Viper, and I was still getting out of there without too much damage. This Cylon vessel was taking a lot of damage. After you are lined up on this weapons station. Get through all the prompts, listen to everything they have to tell you, get it targeted. Then you get to go in and actually do some real serious blowing it up. And this is where the music really got fun, so I'm going to let you listen while I finish the mission.